Hi, everyone. Welcome back. This is Divine Duchess, Self Love, a Personal Journey. And I thank you for joining me again for another installment. And I want to talk about first, I want to raise my hand and say hi. My name is Divine Duchess, and I have issues. Everybody has issues. I don't think there's a person walking this planet that doesn't have issues. The thing about having issues is how you deal with your issues that you have. And then knowing, first of all, knowing yourself and knowing what your issue is and how to go about making your issues no longer an issue. I mean, I keep using that word issue. Anyway, like for me, I had an issue with, or I would say a wound about abandonment. Like I had an issue with abandonment. Like it was really hard for me to let go, especially if I have invested a lot of time, energy, money, resources into a person, a place, a project, whatever that may be presenting itself with abandonment for me. And it is still something that I have to always be cognizant of and be aware of, that it is important for me to learn to detach and what is my attachment style and what makes me feel abandoned. Of course, if we all look back in our childhood, there must have been at some point that we felt left out for whatever circumstances that has been presented to us in our life. For me, I grew up in a household where I was the baby, and I did have siblings, but they were living in Jamaica, and they came to this country when I was about maybe, I want to say around 12 or 13 years old. So it was a point where I was the only child in my household. And even then, there were a lot of things going on where I felt that I wasn't seen or left out, having to feel like I didn't belong. So those things grew up with me as I grew up. And I didn't realize for a while what that was up until I really sat down and thought about the past relationships, my relationships with my siblings, which, that's another story. The relationship with my parents, with my other family members, friends, business, working, coworkers. And I had to evaluate me. So a lot of us feel like, our issues are outside of ourselves. Like everybody else is the problem. Having that victim mindset doesn't get us anywhere. If we have something that we need to deal with internally that will make our lives, our mental state, our physical state better, then it is our priority within this lifetime, within this time of being here on this planet, for whatever lessons and purpose and missions that we all are here to do. We have to understand where we stand within ourselves. We need to know where we have to heal. And I had to heal that abandonment. Letting go was really hard. Letting go of people that I love, letting go of things that I love, letting go of ideas or visions for what it is that I thought was going to be the plan. I learned that God has his own plan. So in that process of me having to let go and detach from so many things, it gave me an opportunity to look within myself and to understand what where I can, how I can be better. They gave me room for clarity for myself. So I dug deep and I understood why it was hard. And it was hard because growing up, feeling left out, all of those issues, I had to heal within my childhood, my inner child. My inner child needed to feel secure. She needed to feel safe. She needed to feel that she was being seen and she was being heard. So I had to sit down with that little girl that was feeling so, misplaced, to let her know that she does have a place within the person that I am now, that she's safe and she's secure and she's heard and she's loved and she's nurtured and she's a part of my life where she won't have to feel left out. Because for a long time, that little girl was within me was feeling left out. I didn't think of her. I didn't revert back to her. And as time has gone on and I've been on this journey, I had to, rediscover her, bring her back out, make her feel safe to come out and play and do things that she's always wanted to do. And it feels good to know that I am secure within that part. Of course, there's still things I'm working on this journey, but knowing that part and understanding how my abandonment issues played a part in my relationships, now that I have that clarity, I can move forward and be cognizant and aware of myself, my self-awareness, and how I move amongst people, amongst the world, and with myself. So I want you to dig deep, take that time to know yourself, know where your issues lies, because sometimes the issue is not with other people. It has to get to a point where you have to look and say, okay, so what's up with me? What is it that I need to work on to make me better? Once you're willing to take that first step to do your own self-evaluation, and when you come to that point, you're like, damn, you have to be really willing to do the work to make you mentally better so that you can move forward and build healthier relationships with yourself, with others. So take the time. Think about who you are. Ask yourself those hard questions and see that and be honest with yourself and answer them. Just you, yourself, and God, and you work it out. The first step is you. So thank you for listening. And I hope these words were encouraging so that you know that we're all on this journey together. And I'm here to support. I'm here to share. And I will talk to you later. I love you. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.